I was hoping to start off 2022 with my movie retrospective video series where I do movie commentaries from films that range from that come out from 1972 to 2017. So anywhere between 50 and 5 years ago. And I was like, okay, I already finished Snow Dogs. I might get into either Split or the first Star Wars movie. Don't know what I'm gonna do there, but it could be fun, right? And then Fandoms had the fandom, and here we are. So, good golly, Miss Molly, what the fuck did these little morons do this time? Cinematic Captures is his YouTube channel, and I'm a big fan of their animation content. And they made a video that's a cool little edit of Cad Bane, making him look more like the Clone Wars version of the character. Apparently, Cad Bane was in the Book of Boba Fett. I might as well just call it Star Wars the show, because Boba Fett has barely been in the show since like episode 4. Here we are, episode 6, and this is the penultimate episode before the finale. So here we are. But Cinematic Captures makes this edit of Cad Bane. Screen Rant picks this up and then frames it as if he was trying to fix it. They say, Star Wars fan fixes Cad Bane. And again, the Star Wars fans had the Star Wars fan, and now this guy's been framed as like the biggest piece of shit ever, or like a piece of shit in general, for even making this edit in the first place. You got Alden Diaz, creator of such amazing takes, has this take about Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, that whole thing. Just let this sink in for a second, and you'll see why I think Alden Diaz is an absolute idiot. And then you got Around the Galaxy Cast, or ATG, who is also pissy about it. The same guy who tells you not to yuck someone else's yum. Yeah, don't yuck anyone else's yum. But also I'm gonna bitch and be pissy about the fact that someone made a fucking edit, even after he was told and it was clarified that this was not supposed to be a fix, just a fun edit, and he still was pissy about it. Star Wars fans have gotten to the point where now I'm agreeing with people that I just genuinely despise as people. Like, I'm already agreeing with Adat Chat of all people. I don't like Adat Chat. I still think he should be banned from this platform for the false flagging thing. He's in the same league as like Matt Drobo and Susie Liu to me. Like, Kyle Weiss is a different story. He took himself off the platform, and good fucking riddance to him. But I think anyone who's to false flag someone over criticism or any kind of like bullshit that their feelings get hurt over criticisms given to them, and you get that person, you should be gone. You should not be here anymore. You've given up your YouTube channel for that. But he's still here, and as far as I'm concerned, people like Jarbo and Lou and Adat Chat, they're just living past their expiration date at this point. But he got me to agree with him about this whole thing. It's not a big fucking deal. Star Wars fans, the DCU fanboys, the MCU fanboys, especially the Snyder fanboys, holy fuck, are some of the most insecure fandoms I've ever seen. You don't like a thing that this company puts out, and they just lose their goddamn minds. Look at Marvel. After 13 years of critics giving the MCU nothing but unending praise, most movies of which get more praise than it actually deserved, but it got praise nonetheless. And then the one movie that doesn't get it, which was Eternals, they lose their shit. And they've turned to the DCEU with Snyder fanboys. Back in 2016 when BVS and Suicide Squad got hit by critics. Now all of a sudden they're doing the same shit.
And you got assholes like
Clayton Davis at Variety or whatever who's like, see, female directors who direct action movies get treated harsher by critics than male directors who direct action movies. I stand with these women. Like, dude, you're saying this ignoring the fact that Black Widow, Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, and Birds of Prey, all female-directed, female-led action movies, have gotten unending praise from critics. Honestly, out of those 4 movies, I've only seen one of them, and that was okay and average at best. So, I don't know. I can't speak about Captain Marvel, Black Widow, or Birds of Prey. I didn't even care enough to watch either of those movies. So, here we are. But the numbers don't lie, okay? Critics love those movies. The only one of those movies since Wonder Woman that's gotten low rating was Wonder Woman 84. And rightfully so, that movie was shit. But yeah, this was no different than when 2016 fanboys were making the same kind of conspiracies about the critics with and Rotten Tomatoes when BVS and Suicide Squad got hit by critics and said it was and got low Rotten Tomatoes scores. It's like, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? We come full circle. Like, if you don't have the fans who are, complaining about people liking it, which I don't care if you like it, but if you're gonna come at me for not liking it, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. And if you want to continue bitching about it, I got no problem bitching back at you. So that's how I feel about it. But then you got the fandom who likes it and now is pretty shit towards people who don't like it. Again, the don't yuck someone else's yum. If me not liking some of the Star Wars content bothers you that badly, that's your problem. I don't give a fuck about your feelings as far as me not liking something that you like regardless, no matter what. Me not liking it affects you by some miracle, some power of God affects you in some way. That's on you, and I could not care less about your feelings on that. Because it's like, if someone likes the show, I don't care. Genuinely, I don't care. But if I don't, and you're going to sit here and bitch at me nonstop and say, no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. No, it's just that people don't have to like it for your benefit, number one. Number two, please retire that stupid statement, because people do like Star Wars. Even some of the newer shit, they just don't like bad Star Wars. Why does that line even exist? Like, it used to be, and some people have explained that it's meant to say that no one hates Star Wars with the same kind of passion as Star Wars fans. Okay, but I've also seen that statement used to shut down criticism of the fucking product too. So I don't know what to believe anymore. These fandoms are going crazy. We need to go back to just like calling these fandoms out, because I see whole ass Twitter accounts and videos and documentaries about how bad the Star Wars fans are, Snyder fans, DC fans, never MCU fans though. And it's like we need more of this to where we got, but more honesty, like not just labeling people who don't like some Star Wars products as like fucking fandom menace alt-writers and shit. Because speaking of that, like I think about that cinematic captures thing. Alden Diaz and Around the Galaxy cast, they would go into a conniption if they saw people from the Fandom Menace doing what they did to cinematic captures. And I said that, and they would have had every right to. I didn't say they would, because they don't now. Because now you can't complain about this anymore. You've done this already. You've already done this. You've complained about someone doing a simple little edit. How is this any different than, say, someone who doesn't like Star Wars see someone do fan-made art, and someone says, oh, well, fuck you. Fuck you, cunt, pretty much. How is that any different?
Now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
And I realized I'm working on some Star Wars related stuff too. Some SFM related Star Wars stuff, Star Wars Infinities, Son of Dathomir, stuff like that. Just gonna, try to work on those things. I can't wait for the shitstorm to come out of those things. Granted, I'm not nowhere near as talented or nowhere near as well known as Cinematic Captures is, but should it happen to blow up, what the fuck's gonna happen with that? Because what's gonna happen when these lunatic Star Wars fans just go, you're trying to redo things? It's like, relax. Jesus. Should I have to actually get those out there? I'm not even sure if I want those to blow up. Should. As the title will likely probably say on this video, likely say, fandoms are gonna fandom.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn.